Hello everyone, Roberto for another video review. I don't know why you can see these, but these are the new Asda curls. There we go. So they come in 3 different varieties. They see dark mint, orange and milk. So basically they're sort of, I guess crispy, like a chocolate, I don't know, a chocolate wave, I guess you would say. I'm not sure, something like that. I don't know if I just read the blurb and that's the actual official term they use, but we'll find out in a minute. But yeah, something like that, with crispy bits and obviously a different flavour, so mint, orange and just regular milk chocolate. Let's see what the, I must have read it before. So it says, delightfully delicate waves of crispy rice puffs nestled in dark mint chocolate. So that's the mint one. The plain one, delightfully waves of crispy rice puffs nestled in sweet milk chocolate. And lastly, probably the same, but delightfully delicate waves of crispy rice puffs nestled in tangy orange chocolate. So we've got tangy orange chocolate, dark mint chocolate, and sweet milk chocolate. So there we go. So that's the difference. So thank you. Sorry about that. They look quite nice, I think you'd say. So obviously this is the dark chocolate on the mint one, and the other two are milk chocolates. So the dark and the milk, the dark and the orange one is typical flavours you get. These kind of things, I guess, and obviously it's nice to have just a plain one. So yeah. So there we go. Really. So right, so these are Asda's own ones. So as you can see, Asda is, I think it's the brand on the top. Asda's a supermarket in the UK. It's owned by Walmart, so that's probably a comparison for the US viewers. And I haven't got a comparison for anyone else, so sorry about that. But basically, it's a sort of low-price supermarket. It's not a low price one, but it's a low-price one. So there's one not too far from me, so yes, it's quite convenient. Yeah, we've got another bit of blurb actually on the side. It's a bit different. It says mint flavoured Belgian dark chocolate curls with crispy puffed rice. So we've got a bit of a different blurb on the side. Belgian milk chocolate curls with crispy puffed rice. That's for the milk chocolate. And orange flavour Belgian milk chocolate curls with crispy puffed rice for the orange one. So yeah, a bit of a different blurb. And I think the fact it's got Belgian chocolate does make it sound a bit more decadent, so I don't know why they've not put that there. A bit of a strange one. Okay, so we do have some nutritional stuff. I think it's probably going to be, I don't think it'll tell us per wave, or per curl, whatever you want to say. The curls on the side and waves on the front, so there we go. It's got some quite nice blurb there as well, so yeah. So create some waves by adding some curve appeal to your favourite ice cream sundae, treating yourself to a couple alongside a freshly brewed coffee, finishing your brilliant bakes with a delicate flourish. So basically, it says the same on each one, so you can add them to an ice cream sundae, having them alongside a coffee, or put them on the cake. So yeah, which is quite good ideas actually. But I think for me, eating them on their own. But yeah, they would look quite good actually on as a decoration on a cake or whatnot. I have to say actually, I think they would look quite good. From the pictures, of course, assuming they look like that. I have had similar things to these. I'm sure Cadbury's did one of their own ones. I can't remember what it's called. And I have seen similar things out and about before, but they seem to come and go. I don't know why. I would have thought these would be very popular. I mean, I've always thought they're really nice, the similar ones I've had. Okay, so anyway, let's see. So it gives you per fifth of a pack. I don't think it tells you. So a fifth is a serving. We'll probably find out how many it is. So per fifth of a pack. Right. Well, the orange one and the milk one per fifth is 136 calories, 8 grams of fat, 5 of which are saturates. But the mint one is 130 calories, so slightly less. 7.3 grams of fat, which is 0.7 less. 4.5 of which are saturates, which is 0.5 less. So the mint ones are slightly healthier in inverted commas. So there we go. But there's only 6 calories in it, so 1 calorie a fifth. And 0.1 grams of fat roughly per fifth, basically. A bit more than that slightly, but yeah. Okay, so they look quite nice. Obviously I think the green for the mint and the orange for the orange goes without saying. The milk one being blue. It's okay. I keep thinking of crisps when I see a blue coloured one, really. But there you go. Yeah, there we are. But all in all, they look quite nice, I think. I think they would look really good. I think the fact, unfortunately, I think Asda does make it look a bit cheaper, I guess, having that on the top, because it's just synonymous with that. If it had like M&S and Marks and Spencer's, you'd probably think, oh, they look fancy, or Waitrose or something. But yeah, but that's the way it goes. Okay, so I think let's give them an open and see what they're like. So it has I think there's a peel here, so it's got like a tab at the top. See it saying peel here or something? Tear here, it says. Let's do that. Is there a specific one? Yeah, okay. So they come in like a foil shenanigan. I'll take them all out, I think. And they open quite nicely and easily, as we said. Okay, so they all come in like got like handy arrows telling you which way up they are, which is good. It's got a picture on top of them as well. And on the bottom it's got like a seam, so yeah. They're all like that, so they're all packaged the same way. Okay, so let's give them an open. So, I mean, now bearing in mind these are done per fifth of a pack, it would be nice and sensible, you would say, to have them in 5 trays or something along those lines to gives you roughly, so you know what a fifth is without having to count them all, but they don't. So they come in piles in a pile of 3. Sorry, in 3 piles, sorry. Good. We've had our first mistake. So there we are. So that's flipped over. I think that's the milk chocolate one from smelling it. So there we go. So actually I'll leave them out because it will allow me to count how many's in each one. That looks like the dark chocolate one. I can kind of understand why they're open at the side, but it did make it a bit... see, they're quite careful and take them out, so I'm just a lummox one or the other. Let's have a... I think that's the milk chocolate one actually. Yeah, that's the orange one there. So let's see how many's in each pile. So I don't think I'm going to count all of them, but so there's 5 there. 5 there. So there's 12 in each pile. So 36. So 36 in each one, I believe. If there's 12 in each pile, I'll just count I'll count this pile as well, just to check. It's not a sort of one-off. 3, 6, 9, yeah, 12. So there's about 12 in each one. So 36 in each box, it looks like. Yeah, so 36 divided by 5, what do we reckon? 7, 40, 20, 28, 35. So yeah, it's about 7 is a portion of 5, but typically 7 doesn't go into 36. So I don't know how you're meant to do a fifth if that's the case. So yeah, 7, 40, 20, 28, 35. It's a per fifth, isn't it? Yeah. So that's very strange. If there's 36 in a pack and it gives you per fifth, and and this doesn't divide into 36 doesn't go into 5. So very odd. 7, 40, 20, 28, 35. Yeah. So a bit bemused by that, has to be said. Anyway. So yeah, that's very strange. Okay, so here we go. So this is pretty much what they look like. So you can see they're like a nice plastic server container thing. There's the dark ones, the mint ones. And yes, I think they're the plain ones, I think. Yeah, so I grabbed the old, I think they're all roughly the same size. So you can see here's a close-up. Yeah, so there you go, that's what they look like on top. So quite, yeah, a curl or a wave, I think that's acceptable description. So kind of like a sort of interesting pattern. So it looks like they're sort of flat at some point and then they've been bent into shape, probably before they cool, because that, you can see it's got like a tread from the conveyor belts that's quite consistent along it. Unless it's, well, maybe it's in a wave shaped conveyor belt or whatever, I don't know, so maybe it's put into something and that curls the shape perhaps. I mean, that's probably more accurate actually. Yeah, and then you can see on top there, the crispy bits are only on top for some reason. There's no indication, maybe they're pushed up upon shaping it into the wave. Yeah, so they're all basically the same. I think they're all roughly the same size. There you go. so that if they do have kind of little markings where they've been attached to the others, probably when they're still slightly warm, and it's just caused a little contact mark, I guess, or something along those lines. You see again there, well, or something's caused them anyway, I don't know what it is, but yeah. It's a bit of a shame that the pattern's not on the bottom, but I don't think it matters too much. So you could see, yes, you would say that these would look nice in cakes or on an ice cream sundae or whatever. I think that'd be quite nice. So I'll give you the rough, I say it's quite rough, but roughly lengthwise about 5 centimetres, 4.9 centimetres, and wide roughly, again because they're not flat, 3.7. So there we go. Obviously, yeah, they're not flat, so flat they would be, well, the length would probably be the same, but the width would be slightly wider. Okay, so they look quite nice, has to be said. Yeah, look good really. There's quite a lot here. You could, yeah, I think a fifth of the box is quite a lot. Well, reasonable amount. 7's a reasonable amount. 7 whatever, or 7 point something, 7 point whatever a seventh is. Yeah. So there we go. So yes, there we are. Lovely, not too bad. Okay, so I'm just working out what's the best way to go about so I'm sure there's something I wanted to mention, but I can't remember. I think if I was eating these, I probably would do all of them on top of one another. Do a little nice sandwich there, a mint sandwich. Mind you, the mint one would be a bit overpowering. So, okay, well let's give them a try. So here's the I think this is a plain one. Yep. So there's a plain one. So let's give it a go. There you go, so you can see I've bit into it, you can see very thin, and quite some small crispy bits, but the crispy bits are quite nice, and they're quite numerous. Yeah, the plain one's not bad. I said the chocolate's the best chocolate ever, and because there's no other flavours, you are just getting that chocolate taste. But it's okay. I think probably eating just one is probably not the right thing to do. I think you want to have about 3 of them at once, maybe. But here's the orange one. Let's just give it a quick nibble. Again, exactly the same on the inside. Very nice to know because it's got the orange chocolate with the orange flavouring. Yeah, it's definitely a nicer one, I think, just because I think the flavours do add, the flavouring does add to it. It's got a subtle orange flavour as well, it's not overly strong. It's like a cherry chocolate orange taste, but perhaps slightly less, but good enough, it's nice. Let's try the minty one. It doesn't smell overly of mint, but I think there's a slight hint at it. It's a lot more, definitely a darker chocolate taste. The mint is quite subtle actually. It's not as strong a mint as say a matchmaker mint or whatever, but it's there. It's clearly mint. Not too bad. I think the technique for me for these though would definitely be having more than one at once, and I could quite easily see myself doing like an orange one sandwich or something like that. So there's an orange one in the middle there. Yeah, more than one at once is definitely the way to go. A dangerous way to go, because you could just go through these very quickly. But yeah, it definitely is. I mean, you just get more of a crunch, more of a texture there, just more satisfying. I think a bit too thin otherwise, which they're meant to be, but. Yeah, for me, I think having more than one at once is definitely the way forward. The milk chocolate one's not too bad. I think it's probably the weaker of the 3, just because it's a bit too plain. I think the mint one's, dropping all over the place today. I think the mint one's not too bad either. I think it's slightly more interesting than the plain one, just because it's got a bit of a different flavour to it, and the dark chocolate's quite. I think it's a nice. It's not an overly bitter dark chocolate, so it's It's quite accessible and it's nice. I think the mint could possibly be a bit stronger with mint flavouring there. It's probably because it is literally just the mint flavour. There's no minty, crunchy bit or whatever like there are in other mint flavoured shenanigans. No mint cream or anything. Might have been a bit harsh on the milk chocolate one with earlier. I think it's it is nice. It's a slightly creamy milk chocolate, a bit, so the Belgian chocolate bit is accurate, I'd say. Maybe that's why the dark one isn't quite as bitter as it could be. I think obviously this one's the same chocolate, I would say, as the milk chocolate, just with an orange flavouring. It's not bad. It's a bit, again, a subtle orange flavour. Perhaps not quite as strong as an orange as a Terry's chocolate orange and whatnot. And I like them. I love the crispiness in there as well. The crispiness is really what makes them. The little crispy pieces in there. As I can say, you can see them filled with crispy pieces. Yeah, crispy rice puffs. That's what it says, nestled in the chocolate. Yeah, I think they're nice. I like the crispies. I think they work really well. So eating them more at once, doing the mix and match. You could easily, do a sort of dark chocolate with a milk chocolate middle, or the other way around, and it looks quite nice to do that. You've got the, you can see that there. Quite like the look of that. So you could do something like that. So if you're not a big fan of dark chocolate, you could do it the other way around. So there you go. I think that would be quite good. Looks quite nice as well, actually. I think there's definitely a way forward, and of course you could add orange to the mix as well. Yeah, but I do like that, and that looks really nice. Let's give that a taste, actually. I should just put it all in my mouth at once. Yeah, it's not bad. That's really nice. That's very nice. A subtle mint flavour into the sort of the creamy Belgian chocolate. There's that hint of dark chocolate as well. It's very nice, actually. Definitely a way I would consider eating them, is mixing and matching them like that. Find a good combination you like. Could eat a fifth of these, I think. Yeah. So let's see. So yeah, now I've got the opposite. So bit of the old milk chocolate. It might be difficult to sort of add a mint and the orange together. We can have a mint orange, I guess. But let's see. Obviously, a subtle difference between doing that, where I've got one milk and two dark. Wasn't quite as good a combination as doing two milk and one dark, I don't think, because the dark is a bit stronger in flavour and it's got the mint in there. It kind of overshadowed the Belgian milk chocolate, I think, but it was obviously did add a bit of creaminess to it, but it was just a lot more subtle than perhaps adding just one of these in between two milk chocolate ones. So, very nice, really. I probably should have taken these out rather than leaving them in the tub, so I do apologise for that. Overall though, I think, so I'll just give you a close-up again, kind of what we're dealing with. So yeah, so overall, I think very nice. I do like these a lot. I think a good 4 out of 5, I think, for me. And I think having a different combinations is really nice to do as well. So I really would recommend putting in a dark one between two of the milk ones. So you might lose the orange flavour somewhat when combining them with the mint. Let's try two orange ones with a mint and a dark one in the middle. Not bad at all. Kind of works, actually. Got subtle. You get the flavour of the mint through, definitely. You get a subtle dark chocolate as well. I think the orange isn't a strong orange, so it kind of works that, actually. Yeah, I quite like that. Just get nice refreshing orange flavouring with the mint as well. Yeah, I mean, that's really good. You could even quad them up as well, do a 4-layer one. Who knows? So you could do all sorts of flavours. It could be the thing to find different combinations and give them numbers. Who knows? They could have an ODM or something like that. Orange dark milk and ODMO or something. Who knows, for the different ones, having 2 oranges in that order. So yeah, nice really. I like them. I like these a lot. I think these are really good. So 4.5, and they're all just as good. I don't think it's fair to really. I think they need to be combined. I think individually, I'd probably say the milk one's probably the weaker one of the 3 because it's just a bit more plain, but it's still really nice. It just depends on whether you're bothered about mint flavouring or orange flavouring or dark chocolate. I think whether you'd agree with that. But I think overall I would give them all a 4 out of 5, maybe a low 4.5 out of 5. I really like them. When combining them, they definitely go up to a definite 4.5 out of 5. But I would definitely eat them in groups of at least 2, I'd say. Probably 3 though, but yeah, I think that's definitely the way I would eat them. So yes, very nice. I like these a lot. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed that review. Follow me on Twitter, like my videos, subscribe. Feel free to get in touch, leave a comment or two. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks again guys. Take care. Bye.